forget I have to lower the volume.
Yes, a little bit. That'd be
Okay,
helpful.
well, so I forgot that I had to do that. I'm gonna plan that out better next time. Uh,
We're learning,
welcome.
we're growing, we're
It's preseason for the podcast. Welcome to First Reformed Take. We are finishing the top 50. Are we gonna get to 50? I think
I
we
think
might
I
get
think we'll get to 50. Yeah.
of our player rankings. Now, I want to say something about our player rankings.
Go ahead and say something.
Is it okay for Jaylen Brown or LeBron James to kill me or you? Yes. However, if anyone else complains about these rankings, they are banished from the kingdom of heaven, I've decided, because NBA player rankings are wrong. I've
Yeah,
just,
they're mostly meaningless. It's just
it's
there's nothing else going on except we did get a
it's
teeny
not real.
tiny schedule release. So there
Yeah,
is that.
I do want to do some preseason news, but like Derek White played more and Olympic minutes than Tatum. That
That
happened.
that's crucial.
And
Yeah.
Halliburton. And like, yeah, value of players is all over the map. You need five of them, you know.
Hmm.
So I don't know. I'm just saying, is Sengun high at 20? Maybe not in 4 months. We'll see. But yeah, we did have some NBA news. This podcast sponsored by Heineken 0.0 alcohol free, by the way.
Absolutely not what I'm drinking right
My
now.
current beverage. No, but we're both Miller Lite as the best light beer of choice, people.
Yeah, it
Just happy
really
to
is.
learn.
I am also a big MGD fan. Truly the
And
champagne of
Marjorie
beers.
Taylor Greene?
MGD, not M. What? I don't even know what her initials
I don't
are.
know.
Um, I actually I don't think I related this story to you yet, but a buddy of mine met Roger Clemens
You
in.
told me.
I did tell you this story.
Yeah.
Did I
But
tell
go
you
on.
that he wanted to more or less hook up with Cody Bellinger's mom, who's also the wife of a former teammate of his, and she looks very much like Marjorie Taylor Greene, which
I'm not
seems like the
gonna
most
Google it on stream.
Roger Clemens
Yeah.
appeal possible.
Not
So,
a fan of old Rocket, I'll
yeah,
say.
I had a conversation with our mutual buddy, the other Mike, about this, and he said like he would not be what exactly did he say? He would not be like upset to meet Roger Clemens, but if someone was like, "Hey, do you want to go hang out at Roger
You
Clemens'
just kind of be like,
house?"
no.
No, yeah, that's yeah. He says, I suppose if it happened, I'd be glad, but that's not something you go out of your way to do. And I don't think that happened with my friend either. He just had an unusual New York trip where he also ran into Chris Christie at a Mets game. He
I'd be
just seems
kind
to
of
be meeting
excited
as
to meet Chris Christie.
many overweight evil guys as possible, which is fine. He knows many non-evil celebrities as well. He just seems to be one of those people who finds a way to.
Only celeb. Go on.
No, I'm just saying he's just one of those people who like seems to find a way to be in the room when there's a someone with a Wikipedia page there. So, what you were gonna say?
Only celeb I can think of meeting is Stephen Colbert at the Lord of the Rings live in music concert, and he cut me off in the bathroom because his son really had to pee.
Okay, you know
And I
what?
thought that was a great experience.
As a parent,
Oh, I was chill. I was like, yeah,
yeah,
go ahead. And I was like, wait, that's Stephen Colbert. And I never said
that
anything to him.
that is very good.
So that's actually a perfect interaction.
That is
Um,
literally a perfect celebrity interaction.
nice guy. I'd see you and yeah, no. At least I'd like him. Guys, show canceled, which we will not. We're marching forward once a week. But NBA news currently, there was a schedule drop. I believe I commented that it was boringly correct. I know there was some matchup I thought was really weak in it, but was like eight West Coast teams, I think. They're all in on the West. That's just the Knicks and Cavs. Is that right? I
Yeah,
think.
Knicks and Cavs is the only Christmas Day game that is an East Coast team.
We'll get
So
into it, but I think Hawks and Pistons probably would have been my play. But I get putting the West
I mean
on.
the
Those are all more
yeah, I mean
interesting
I don't know. I mean
matchups.
the Cavs and the Knicks have some juice there. Like Cavs
Yeah,
fans
absolutely. I
are
will.
still irritated with how they were treated by Knicks fans in the series a couple of years ago. I think my big thing is I would have switched. I think I would have done like Warriors, Rockets, and then Lakers, Mavericks on Christmas Day instead of doing, I think it's Mavericks, Rockets, and Lakers, Warriors.
I don't want to cut off where I'm going, but the more I'm thinking of this, the more I would put Hawks at Knicks and have the Knicks fans go crazy at Trae Young on Christmas Day. I think that would be great television, a little manufactured, but they
Yeah,
should
but
have.
it is
But
still good
and then go
TV.
Cavs Pistons. A little Midwest rivalry try to cook up, although it wouldn't really work. Maybe you go Cavs Lakers. I don't know. I didn't love it. I thought it was unoriginal, but they're good matchups. Christmas basketball is pretty decent. I feel like I never actually sit and watch the games because I
It,
have a life and family,
yeah,
basically,
yeah. It's a
even though I
little bit
don't
of a
really want to be there.
it's a little
And
bit of a challenge to watch the games just because like we're opening presents or like actually doing stuff. But I do think like for a lot of people, like Christmas is basically over by like noon. Like
I'm
I
kind of one
remember
of them, yeah.
like going out to the movies a lot on Christmas Day because it's like, well, we open the presents, like we're done. I think more with my in-laws, now that there's grandkids involved, it's like, oh, this is an all-day affair because now they want to like film them with the presents opening and this and that. And then I do like Christmas with my in-laws because they basically decide it's Thanksgiving too.
Good.
So it's like more turkey, and my in-laws do make a genuinely good turkey. I know that's an issue for some people. More of all the, cranberry sauce and the chutney and the stuffing. It's great. I'm like, yeah, my favorite holidays do involve gluttony, so I'm glad to double down on that.
We're venturing too far into the white guys banter at the beginning of the podcast
That's
NBA
fair.
basketball thing, but I do think
Yeah.
the sentence "Christmas fell off after my grandma died" is funny. And
What is
true.
that a reference to?
It's just a sentence I had in my head ever.
Did your grandma die and did Christmas fall off?
Yeah, no, it's true.
Oh, jeez, I'm sorry to hear
It's,
that.
it's just a, well, I
Grandma.
mean, it happens.
Yeah,
Turned
yeah, it's
98. It's
that's a good run.
natural life. I
That's
mean, she would be like 103 now, I think.
yeah, that's a
So
bit old.
she
Okay,
did pretty good.
so where
Um,
were we?
it
We
was
left
your
off with
pick
Sengun. It's my
because
pick.
I
Oh my
picked
God, I'm
Sengun. You
like,
picked White, which is
uh,
gonna get yelled at.
it's fine.
But
Went
well, I
on the
mean, no
record as
one's
saying
gonna
I
really yell
believe
at
Derek
us.
White to be underrated and I believe Jaylen Brown to be overrated,
I think
but
that's true.
I'll take Jaylen Brown now just because like he's going to get his this season. I suspect we'll see a bit of him going bozo mode occasionally, but like if this is the time for him to prove that it's not just Jason and four above average guys, like he's going to want to show out a bit. Um, it turns out he's exactly 21 in the ringer. That's funny.
Well, hey,
I
we're
I think
matching the
he's
ringer.
sort of overrated because I don't think he's like a very good like on ball defender, but like I mean he did do
I don't
well
know.
with
He
Luca in the
can get
finals.
beat. He can get beat.
Yeah. I think
But he did amazingly on Luca in the
yeah.
finals. He can be a very good defender.
I think his issue is well, one, he has no left. Everybody knows that. And two, I think something it's just like mental with him sometimes. I think he just is not always going at 100%. And like most players do that, but like he does it sometimes when he needs to be like going 100%. And like you saw that in the finals. Like he really had Luca in a headlock in that. And that was Brown at his best, but like his floor is lower than some of these guys ahead of him, I think. I think he's
He
a classic ceiling
has
raiser, but
nights.
not floor raiser guy.
He has nights where he's just not very good. By the way, it's very funny. The Ringer lists on ball defense immediately as his thing,
Which is
but he
not
falls
his
off on
thing.
occasional games.
Yeah.
He's a good defender, very good defender. It remains to be seen how good of a defender he is when the rest of the team around him is terrible this year.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think this is about right for Jalen. I'm kind of looking towards the people we're disrespecting, and I'm gonna blitz through them pretty soon, but not before I get my take off. Trae Young. I am so
Yeah.
in on Trae Young this year. I bet he'll be like 35 here. Yep, 33. People don't like Trae Young. When Trae Young is on, we're talking a top 10 player in the league. I really believe that. I really
Eh,
believe that.
he's
When he's on and going red hot, I know he goes through stretches, whatever. He, he's one of the, like, he is right there with Booker. He's right there with those guys. I think he's right there with Luca in a way. I mean, Luca's better, but
I
I think he's
understand.
right there.
I understand what you're
And I
saying.
think this is the year where he has the team around him that he's going to shoot up all of these. So I want to get him in. He does have dog in him. That's all it's
Oh yeah, we
it
didn't. Did
though.
we do J? We didn't do
I gave him
Jalen's.
clutch. He's a finals
Okay.
MVP.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. I understand what you're saying, but like, I think Trey may genuinely be the worst defender who gets starter minutes in the NBA. Like with Luca, like Luca is like
Fair.
bad at D, but like I do see him trying occasionally. I don't know if I've ever seen Trey try on defense at all. Like he is a traffic cone.
Fair.
Um,
Counterpoint. They weren't very good for a while, and maybe he'll
I
start
don't
trying
I
harder.
don't like that as an excuse for someone like him who is supposed to be the 1A guy on the team.
It's
I bought that
grasping.
excuse for DeJounte Murray, and Murray himself basically came out and said they didn't even want me playing defense. Although I think DeJounte has turned out to be fake good, and now he's dead. I would put clutch on Trey though, because like he does
Yeah,
hit
yeah,
big
that's fair.
shots. We missed that one. I would say he does have soul, but in an annoying way.
Yeah, I couldn't
Yeah,
give it
he
to him,
isn't
but I
an
could.
evil soul, but he does have a soul. Yeah, I mean, Trey does piss me off to watch a lot, but like I can't deny he's not like we talked about last episode, like 11 through probably 30 is more of a tier than a hard
Yeah,
ranking.
it
And
is.
like you can argue for any of these guys in basically any order. And like I can't
There's
argue he's
one
not
more who I feel
somewhere in the
like
top
bad
30.
about not taking, but we'll get to it.
Yeah. Um, who have we? All right, we're getting into.
These are the big ones
Um,
we've missed. Mainly
we've
these
missed.
four from the
We
ringer.
haven't missed Wembanyama.
Yeah,
LeBron,
from
AD,
LeBron.
and KD. I
Hmm.
mean, LeBron's probably somewhere in the top 30 for me still, but I'm trying to think who I think might be ahead of him for this
Here's
year.
PER from last year. I know who I want. I know who's there.
Well, here, let me go first. I'm trying to think who's left. Um, I'll take Durant. Why not?
Yeah,
I mean,
okay.
I think the Rockets can't expect him to play defense, but like they don't necessarily need him to, and they need someone who can hit a three, which he can do very well at this stage in his career. I was kind of taken aback at how many opinions I saw online that like think this was a bad trade for Houston. And I'm like, maybe it doesn't put them over the top the way they think, but like I don't think they got worse moving on from Jalen Green and Dylan Brooks. Um I was posting the
Giving
new
KD his own posting category.
nice. Yeah,
I
posting.
love I love KD,
I
honestly.
do love I do
I'm not
love
gonna
Katie.
root
I
for him, and he's never been my guy, but as we
Yeah.
get towards the end of his career, I hated when he left. I was one of those guys. And I stand by it, but I've really enjoyed his career. And yeah, he's nice.
Yeah.
Um, I've got one more.
Who was the one
We'll
you wanted
move
to take?
Sabonis.
Yeah,
Regular season god, advanced stats god,
he is. He is.
solo guy on a team who's not very good god.
Yeah.
He's really good.
He is,
It's
but like
crazy. It's crazy to put him above the three big ones we haven't done, but it's
but
also not because like next year, who would I rather have, honestly, to start game one? Like for 82 of these, it's Sabonis compared to some of the injury risks. I
there's
gotta see if
some
I'm
logic
wrong
to
about
that.
that.
Yeah.
But
Sabonis, he is one of those guys where the advanced stats I think like way better than the eye test. And
yeah,
I
but
and
how
I
many
get
people are
why.
doing the eye test?
What?
How many people are doing the eye test on
I
him?
would say
Like,
the vast majority of people who watch the games. I
I
mean,
wouldn't. I
he
wouldn't say that.
he's he's not an especially good defender. They had sort of a DHO heavy offense with Darren Fox that worked for like a while and stopped working. I mean, he is in that category of offensive hub that Jokic and Sengun are in. And I think he's very good at what he does, but like, is he the number one guy on a contender? I think the answer is
No,
No.
probably not.
No.
We're
But like
probably
I
at
do
that
like him a
point where
lot. And
he's
like
not, but
part of my bias towards guys like him or Sengun is like they're also just fun to watch. Like it's fun to watch a 7 foot guy who passes and rebounds. Like, and if I think that's not actually what the majority of NBA fans want. They want everybody to be Kobe or Shaq, basically. Like if you're going to be 7 feet tall, they
yeah,
want
down
you
to all of
like
it.
destroying guys in the lane, which is not necessarily, uh, you know, Sabonis or even Jokic. But like you can't like if you're doing everything that is a basketball skill well, like you can't be a bad player. But like I think Sabonis' ceiling is probably a little lower than some of the guys
I
ahead
get
of
that
him.
where like I don't think he'll win a finals MVP, and I'm not even sure he could, but I don't know. I enjoy him. I think he's an extremely strong player. I've always liked those kind of good stats, not really playoff guys. I stand by it. I'll move it back to you. Are you
Okay.
going to take any of the big three? We're kind of in a bluffing match.
Who's left? It's LeBron,
LeBron,
AD.
AD, and Kawhi are the
Kawhi's
ones
gonna
we're
be
just.
hurt. Like I don't know what else to say. Like
Yeah, do we even
we're
have to pick Kawhi? Like,
I
he's
mean,
healthy right now, so
he is not healthy. He is
I
never
know.
healthy. I'll take LeBron. I mean, I think he is still a top 25 player in the NBA, even if some of the more advanced stats don't bear it out.
I'm just
But
going to take AD after you.
yeah, I just don't know how much is left in LeBron in terms of desire. Like, I think he's a little PO'd about them moving on from him in such a blatant way, even if he understands like
Yep.
why they went out and got Luca. But like, I think he also understands like the team is going to be built around Luca and not him. I still don't know why he opted in. Like, he would have had leverage if he opted out, and now he
Genuinely
doesn't.
unsure. I guess it's purely the money, but
Yeah, part of me wonders if he is actually done. He's like, all right, I'm gonna get one more big payday and then go own the Las Vegas Rattlers or whatever.
and honestly, do we even know his financials are all that great? Like my guess would be he's got money in a lot of places
I think
and
LeBron
he's
is literally
less.
a billionaire. He is not
No,
Malik Beasley. He is not getting evicted from his house owned by another
I
team's
hope so.
owner, which is
I'm just saying I'm
incredible.
not saying he's at that level. I'm saying maybe he doesn't have as much like on hand. I don't know
I think
for
he's
what his
fine.
goals are. Um I mean, it's a lot of money to turn down, and I guess he just really didn't want to go chasing the Cavs, which was
Yeah,
the
I
other
get
move,
that.
or Miami, which would have been fun. AD is very good. I don't trust him to be healthy. If he were healthier, he'd be 15 on my list here. I don't know.
I think that's a reasonable take.
Like, what are you gonna do? I do think he can play very well. I like AD. We've talked about that. We don't need to talk about AD anymore.
Yeah,
He's in
okay.
Dallas.
That's
Goodbye.
true. He's also in Dallas, which is like not ideal for him, but what are you gonna do? All right. I'm trying to decide if I want to pick like more advanced stats mavens or just stick with here are guys everybody knows are good. We haven't taken Bam yet, have we?
Nope, and I like that
Yeah,
pick.
I'll take Bam here. I think his ceiling is lower than what it is just because I think the Heat are kind of a bad team. But like I think he has genuine superstar qualities. You got Soul Dog. Yeah, I think that's good.
Yeah, I
Posting.
gotta just put it left.
Can we put posting for LeBron only because of the Bart Simpson drawing? That still cracks me
I
up.
actually thought of giving him posting
Also, the
too.
time
So
he
yeah,
called Donald Trump a bum, which was great, which is it's very funny just call the president a bum.
can we give Jaylen Brown negative posting? Um,
Yeah, there's a few people on here. We if we could figure out how to do the
if I
negatives, we
ever learned
would.
that, um,
The
Bam's
least
unreal. Bam's so good.
he is very good. I just think he's stuck on a team that is not maximizing his potential. Like some of this is like impact for the next season. It's like the Heat are going to be the seventh seed at best, probably. Like, you
It's
know,
just every time I watch him, I'm kind of blown away, and he doesn't really get treated like that by people. I got Darius Garland. I
okay, I'm
really like
fine with
Darius
that.
Garland.
I'm
I've
fine with
had him in
that.
fantasy like constantly. So I don't know if you have anything to say about Darius Garland.
I
Just
like
really good
watching
facilitator.
I like watching Darius play. My suspicion is if that we again have a circumstance where the Cavs don't make at least the Eastern Conference Finals, he's probably the guy who is getting the axe
Yeah,
because
probably.
yeah,
I don't think they have to
it's
worry about that. He's 25 too. I thought he was a little older.
yeah. Um yeah, I don't know. Is it my pick now?
Is your pick. I don't have much to say about Darius Garland. Does he have a
Okay.
bag?
Yes, he does. I like watching him. Like he does a really good job of like not driving the baseline. Like what's the move called where you dribble along the baseline and do like a turnaround jumper?
Can
I
call
don't
it
know if that
that.
does that have a specific name? I don't know if it does. But like you've
I
seen
don't
guys
know. I'm
do
not.
that and he's like extremely good at it. He's got pretty good handles. I think he has a bag. But he does not have that dog in him and he definitely does
No.
not have aura.
He has soul.
He does have
I
soul.
feel like all the Cleveland guys do, in
They
all
do.
honesty.
They do. Okay, who do we have here? I hate to admit this one, but I think if we have not taken Jimmy Butler yet, have we?
We haven't, and I was thinking of Jimmy Butler.
He's there. Again, I'm not thrilled about it because I don't like love Butler myself as like a player or person, but like he has a lot of synergy with this Warriors team. Like he made them look like they went from mid to a genuine contender. And as I've said a few times, I think they would have made at least the Western Conference finals if Steph hadn't popped his hamstring in that series against the Timberwolves. So
Really
yeah,
frustrated with the ringer showing decent respect for someone I was about to pick. Um,
it is what it is. We have to accept that sometimes,
Sometimes they're good at what they do.
yeah, broken
Um,
clocks, et cetera, et cetera.
you know what though? That might just be enough for me to put Kawhi and give him a 30. It is. I'm not going to admit them being right. Wait, have we done Kawhi Leonard?
No, I don't think so.
Oh yeah, we have. Well,
Yeah, I
okay, we
mean,
respected
Kawhi, I mean,
Kawhi.
that's
That's
probably
good.
not wrong for Kawhi, to be honest. It's just I'm skeptical of his ability to
Well,
stay
in that
healthy
case,
enough for
that's
it
the
to
thing.
matter.
In that case, I have to respect
Okay, yeah,
Zubac.
I was
He's
100% thinking Zubac at
Oh,
some
he's
point.
everywhere.
He's
And I had him
definitely
in fantasy during this kind of
he's
explode.
definitely
I've
an
had him a few
advanced
years.
stats calculator rat guy. Like I think you can argue he's probably not as good as his numbers, but his numbers are really good.
I think he had a little bit of issue in the playoffs. I didn't watch all of the
I think
Clippers. I'm
everybody on
sorry,
the
I had a job.
Clippers had an issue in the
They got to
playoffs.
game seven though.
Yeah, it's true.
But I remember watching this terrible podcast, but I remember watching him really closely. And well, when he's on, they're kind of going well. I think Ty Lue does well getting him unlocked.
I think that's
I don't
truly
know.
your instinct.
Once he got going, like midway through last year, there was a pretty quick turnaround to the point where, yeah, it got a lot of media. I wonder, was he voted anything? Because he should have been. Deep
I think
boy,
he got
second team all defensive.
he got second team all defensive, and I think he was also like second or third in most improved.
It should have been up on that, but I mean, the reason too is he's 27, which is surprising.
He's younger
And
than
if
I thought. I thought
this
he was like
just goes
32.
up, so did I. If this just goes up, that can be a kind of tides rising all ships thing for the Clippers, who desperately need someone to make big impact so that the James Hardens of the world don't have to put too much of a load on.
Yeah,
So
seriously.
I think he's the best player on, an NBA team.
Yeah, I mean that's fair. Okay, where
We're on
uh
31. And this is the point where we have a lot of guys, and it's just who's your guy.
yeah, who's my guy? Oh, if you're saying that, I mean there are some guys I'm fading relative to both what's their perceived value and actual value. Did we got Siakam, right?
Yeah, you picked him high.
Okay, I thought so. Oh, we haven't done Tyrese Maxey yet, have we?
He was going to be my pick.
Yeah,
He was going to be my
he's got
next
to be up
pick.
there. I think we might have him even a little low,
I
but
think
like
he's low.
it's also hard to know exactly what his impact will be because the Sixers are such a question mark. But like yeah, he definitely I think he's easily a top 30 player.
He was my pick there too.
Yeah, I think he
He's
just missed a chunk of time last year, which didn't help. And I don't think he's like a tremendous defender, but like he's fine enough. And his handle, his scoring chops are all incredible. And like he may have another gear in him. Like if his 3-point shooting was like bad last year, but he's not like a weird like his shooting form's not bad. So like if he gets it to like 38%, like, and that's going to unlock his ability to drive a lot. Like he may have another level where he becomes a genuine, like not quite Anthony Edwards. He doesn't have that kind of strength, but like that kind of jump where it's like, oh, okay, this guy is clearly top 20 or top 15 in the league.
I'm just going through their list. There are some good picks here. Like there's a tier of guy. Um, and then there's like a pick or two I want lower. Um, and I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna go with Scotty Barnes. Who I think is ludicrously good on a terrible, terrible team that no one watches, and I'll include myself. I watch the Raptors twice a year if I'm not busy when the Celtics play them at this
Yeah, I mean,
point.
there's probably some truth to that.
Um,
That
and
Barnes. I mean, I feel like he had a
Barnes,
bad year last year, but
yeah, I guess he did, but I don't know. I feel like he's just the best player on the Raptors and someone who is going to improve out very well. Every time I watch him, which isn't much, it organizes the game around him. So he's my guy. I like him. I think he's going to be high up on this list. I'm happy to make that pick and disrespect some people.
okay, okay. Um, yeah, I mean, he's
Also,
still
isn't there
finished.
some weird thing where people call him autistic, where I think he
What?
might be? I think
Wait,
that's
I
a
don't.
thing.
Is that a thing?
I don't know if it's
Um,
real. I don't, it's like one of those NBA shit poster things.
I don't buy it.
I
Okay,
don't
next
really
guy
do
for
any of that.
me, I think is going to be Franz Wagner.
Hans
You are,
Wagner.
I'm sort of betting on him staying healthy, but like he was really kind of breaking out last year before the what was it, the not quadricep
I
injury.
don't
That was the thing
rem
in your
Yeah,
shoulder, oblique.
he had something. I'm
He was
just trying to
bad
see if
stuff.
Triple J is healthy. I think he's healthy, right?
I
Am I
believe he
missing
is.
anything?
Yes.
Just because I don't trust centers. I'm picking him next easily. When we're talking impact players, and especially that team, he needs to be the first name out of Memphis because I do think he's still the guy on that team, referring to Desmond Bain, who then moves around with that wacky trade.
Yeah,
But
it was
yeah, I
definitely.
think it was right to organize around Triple J. Uh, Fascinating fantasy player too. Can absolutely destroy weeks.
Yeah, I mean, he's one of those guys I'm actually like fading a little bit, but like I accept the fact that the numbers
34 might be, it seems like it's a bit of a fade for us
that's
too.
fair, I guess. Okay. It's my pick. I'm gonna take one of my guys and just go with Jared Allen. Um, I think he's
Fair.
just a really good defender and sort of the old school, you know, playing rim protector kind of way. Seems to fit very well in what the Cavs want to do defensively, can finish lobs. I think he's definitely top 50. I don't know if anybody would really argue with that. And I think he is a little
No, I
bit of
don't
an
think so.
he's an
Do you guys
advanced
remember how
stats
the trade
maven
happened?
with Jared Allen.
Yeah.
Uh,
I wish it had it
it,
on any of these sites. Like I'm trying to think how he got from
should
Brooklyn
be
where
on at the bottom of the page for Basketball Reference.
yep.
Oh my God, look at
Jesus, look
this.
how I hate the NBA.
You gotta love the NBA, folks. Look at
Come
this
on.
nonsense.
This
There are
is
picks that haven't conveyed yet from the Jaron Allen trade.
I'm screenshotting this
That
so
is
that I can put it
insane.
in our clip.
Yeah, that I think legitimately needs to be like the
This is our screenshot.
yeah, that's gonna be
Um,
our what am I trying to
I
say
don't know. I
here?
said screenshot, thumbnail. Will? I don't know. Hello?
What? Hello?
Yeah, I don't know. You just trailed off. Or
Oh,
maybe I
I
trailed
don't know what
off.
just happened. No, I was just saying that, yeah, that needs to be our thumbnail for the show. Yeah, I don't know. I think I got cut out for a second. Whose
I
draw
think you
is it
did.
now?
Me.
Okay.
Chet.
Okay. Okay.
Stopping the slide.
Yeah, I mean, he's probably top 50. I don't know if he's really proven it for me
I
yet.
agree that I think
I
the
mean,
27 here is high by I'm also projecting outwards here, and I'm really thinking about his rookie year, where I watched him a lot and had him in fantasy. And it was just a wonderful experience. I kind of think he needs to unlock portions of the game, but I don't have a deeper
he
dive on
needs
him.
to stay, he needs to eat a damn sandwich. Like he
Yeah,
keeps
I
getting
don't know
hurt
what
because
the
he's
issue is.
literally a noodle man. Like I think he's as skinny as I am, but he's
This
seven
is the
feet tall.
podcast where I can identify that there is an issue, but I can't tell you what it is or how to fix it. That's the
Yeah,
level of depth we're on.
this is
That's
the
all
middle
I've got.
manager podcast. We know what the
That's
problem is,
right.
but we will not solve it for you.
So that's the level I've got. Be happy with it. Who's 37? We have to at least get 40.
Who do we not have yet? We've got Harden,
Harden's
right?
funny. Murray,
Do we
we
not
don't
have
have
Harden
Harden.
yet?
We don't have Harden. We're
I'll
Harden
take Harden
hating.
here. I mean, I sort of fade him a bit. I think he's a little overrated for what he does. But like when he's on, he still looks like a genuine star point guard in the league. Um,
Desmond Bain.
yeah, I
Um,
think that's fair. Yeah, that makes perfect sense
they know
there.
something. I
What they
think. I
know
don't.
is that he's going to space the floor and hit threes, which is desperately what
Yeah,
they needed. Like that's why I was pro that trade. I mean, they paid a shitload
I
for
hate
him,
what
but
they paid
like
for him, but he is one of those quote unquote the secret, shout out Bill Simmons, guys which by the way, Bill Simmons got away from that idea, which is very funny, who makes it a five man unit. So yeah, he's one of he's one of the players
you
who you
definitely just
want.
cut out for a minute. What happened?
I was shouting at Bill Simmons, so it's probably
Yes.
good if I cut out.
Yeah,
Um,
the God himself was over your nonsense
yeah.
and cut you out. You took Bane. I'm gonna uh throw you a bone here and absolutely shove a guy on these rankings. Peyton Pritchard.
Oh,
I think he is
I think Peyton
underrated as a
Pritchard is
scorer.
really good, by the way.
Yeah, I think he's
Um,
underrated as a scorer. He's extremely efficient.
I bet he has
He is
some insane BREF
Yeah,
number.
he's kind of a well,
It
he
is 48 per minute.
EPM has him at exactly 40. So I'm willing to say now like they also have him above like Jalen Brunson, which I'm like, all right, that can't
Yeah,
possibly
sure.
be correct. But like EPM I think is very heavily weighted towards individual defensive stats, which is always kind of a question mark, but like and I think he happens to be I think they really hate Brunson's defense, which like if you saw the playoffs is probably reasonable. But like Pritchard, I think is just such a good. I mean, he's probably the best bench scorer in the league. No, no,
I
we
did
are
it. Come
fading
on.
Gobert. No, no, I refuse to
Fine.
acknowledge
I'll
this.
give you you get one not mulligan. You stop the other person. I think Gobert's good. I
No,
think Gobert's a good
no,
player.
he is fading rapidly. I think. I don't
He,
think he's a top 40 player anymore. If he ever
have we done
was.
marketing?
No, but I also don't think he's a top. I
Well,
don't think he's a top 50 player.
well,
Although it's
I'm
hard to
putting
know because the
Laurie
Jazz
Markkinen.
just like never play him.
Yeah, Laurie Markkinen, if I'm putting all these tall guys who I like, Markkinen's one of them too. Um,
I can't disagree with that. I just think like he has such a weird position in the NBA because like the Jazz don't even want him on the team, and Danny Ainge and his fail son should not have signed him to the extension in the first place. So
we
I don't know
have
what the fuck their
10
plan is.
rapid picks we have to make, I
How much
think.
time do we have here?
5 minutes on the
Okay,
dot.
so we gotta rapid
So we
fire
won't
this.
explain the last 10,
Nope, we're not.
or we'll just explain them quickly.
All vibes. I will go with Kristaps if he stays healthy,
Yeah,
which
I
I
like
think he
that.
might.
Kristaps, wrong spelling.
It's fine.
Porzingis. We haven't done OG Anunoby yet.
Oh
I
yeah, he should be
do
on there for
totally believe
sure.
in him.
And then we don't have Michael
Possible
Bridges, do
championship
we?
Pete. Don't think
I
so.
would put
He's
Michael
not the
Bridges on there
evil
too.
one.
Yeah. He's not the evil one. What?
Oh, isn't one of the Bridges is evil? I don't know.
Miles
Maybe I'm
Bridges.
wrong.
It took me a
Yeah.
second. They are not related, but Miles Bridges is
Oh,
evil.
I thought they were related. Well,
No,
they
no,
both
I
had
don't
the
think
name
so.
Bridges.
No.
Really thinking about. Oh, I can't do Hardenstein. I can't do Drew. He is falling off way too
Drew
bad
is not a
last
top
year.
100 player anymore, I don't
I
think.
know. Well,
It's a
yeah, no,
bummer, but
he's
like
not.
he looks cooked.
I'm going to regretfully dap up Austin Reeves, who I've watched play. Yeah, no, he's
Yeah.
really.
Oh,
He was on my
actually,
fantasy
so
team,
this
and
guy I don't
he was
think is
excellent.
on top 100 lists yet, but will be for this year. Oscar Thompson.
Sure, I
Yeah,
agree.
he's not quite as good as his brother, but like he is in the same
I was
mold.
actually
Like I
talking
think
about
he's
this.
going to surge after a year away from his blood clot issue, unless he gets
Ah,
another one like
shit.
Chris Bosh.
We haven't done De'Aaron Fox. He is here. He is here. He is
I
here.
guess.
I
Okay, fine.
don't need him that high, but he's like low 30s usually. He is here.
Yeah, okay. Another guy who I think might see a much better season because of better circumstances, Cameron Johnson, who is now on the Nuggets, and I think
Was
is going to have
Cam
a.
Johnson the one everyone was saying was going to win the scoring title last year?
That's Cam Thomas, who is
Okay,
who
Cam
is very
Thomas. He got
fun,
into
but is
fights with
not a top
Zach
50
Green,
player. Yeah, Zach Lowe.
Zach Lowe.
Because Zach Lowe reported
Jesus.
the facts, which is nobody respects Cam Thomas except for Cam Thomas. Now, Cam Johnson's a 3-and-D guy. He was part of that Suns team that went to the finals. He's good, and I think he's going to be better on the Nuggets. Yeah, it's a good spot for Dyson
You gotta know
Daniels.
you gotta know ball. Dyson Daniels was incredible last year. He can shoot up on a good team.
Yeah, it's possible we have him way too low. We'll have to
It
see.
is.
But you know what?
My last guy.
Oh man, I kind of want to go FVV, but he was really
He
bad
was
at the
really
beginning of
bad
start
last year. I think
season.
I might veto that. He
All
torched
right.
me.
Okay. What about it? Does Alex Caruso play enough to be considered top 50? I mean, he's a good
He was my
closer.
50th pick.
All right,
He
then we'll
was
just
my
go by
pick.
49. Yeah, I think
He
Alex
was my pick.
Caruso, like he's on there because like when you need the
No, the
defensive lineup.
explanation is I watched the finals.
Yeah.
Did you? Like he was a key part of that
Hmm.
title.
That's why I'm
Here, we
putting
haven't
him
been
on here.
doing
Like
the
he is not, he's
boxes.
like the opposite of Sabonis. Like he's not a regular season guy, but he's a playoffs guy.
I can go deep into this list because I think I might go Josh Hart. Joel Embiid is low. I'm not going to pick him.
Joel Embiid is
Um,
probably not, he's probably not going to be healthy enough. Same with Paul
I
George.
know. Oh,
And the
Jordan Poole
bottom of this
kind
list
of.
is kind of brutal.
Uh, uh, I I want to put someone on the list, but I'm forgetting his name. Okay, I've got it.
Not
Can I put
John
in
Moran.
Cooper Flag?
You know what? Fine, fuck it. We need views and like he might be top 50 right out of the gate. I think
He probably
Dallas
will
is
be.
not going to handle what he him very well, but like I don't see any of the other rookies being better than him, and like I don't know if there's anybody we left off who is like definitively like this guy is
Oh, good, we
going to
did Paulo
have.
Banchero.
Yeah, I know he's
I was
way
worried we
higher.
didn't.
I don't think there's any of the rookies who are or any other player we left off who is like definitively like
No, I don't feel
is
bad
anybody
about leaving off
caping
Tyler
for
Hero.
Norm Powell here? No.
I mean,
Or
looking at these guys like Jalen Johnson, I wait, did I just
he's
do
been
him?
hurt a lot. I don't trust
Um,
him. Zion is obviously going to be hurt.
yeah, I didn't care about Zion.
Draymond doesn't really contribute. I mean,
But I don't.
Jaw's probably the one guy people are going to be like, you don't have him top 50, but like he's been hurt a
Yeah, I'm sorry.
ton.
Like,
Like
I
Kawhi is probably like
don't.
the only guy we have
Maybe
in our top
LaMelo.
50 who's like get LaMelo's also been hurt all the time.
Yeah,
Kawhi's I
exactly.
think
I
the
mean,
only guy
Draymond.
we have who
Well,
is going
no,
to
we
be
have Kawhi
injured.
in there.
Like I know, I'm saying he's the only guy who's like this guy is probably going to miss half the season or more, maybe Chet
And to be
too.
fair,